Welcome back to Campaign 3 of the Holy Rollers. I'm Stephanie, your Dungeon Master. Tonight we're joined by Kyle and Rachel, who are top of my screen for once, playing the character Genji Kenji, two halves of the same whole. Joffrey, who plays Rorn Baelgor, our fighter barbarian. Jesse, who plays Riker Tor, our illusion wizard. And last but not least, at the very bottom, is Mr. Brandon, who plays Red Netherroot. We are missing Lytle tonight, played by Dennis, but he will be on hopefully again next week. He's got a couple family things to do. So, we have rolled for prayer, as is our custom. I rolled a 19. Has anybody beat it?
Nope. Roll a 2,
Okay,
baby.
okay. Thank you for your patience as we get situated and get on a little later tonight. We appreciate it when you guys stick around, even so. Um, So if I am going to be the one to pray, let's get her kicked off. Um, Heavenly Father, you are so very good to us. You give us so much that we both do and don't recognize, and the grace that is unmerited that you pour out on us is more than we could ever thank you for, Father. But thank you for giving us an eternity to try. Um, Thank you for the salvation that your Son has granted us through his sacrifice on the cross. Thank you for the fellowship and the camaraderie that we get to enjoy as fellow believers who love you and love each other very much. Please be with the roles tonight, from I guess both sides, if you want to call it that. Help us to tell a story that would bring more people to you and reveal more of your character, Lord, not just our own characters. Um, Please be with us as we contend with many things in our lives. Guide us, direct us, give us strength that be uh, through you we can do all things. And in Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Amen.
So, roleplay dice for last week. I think I'm actually gonna give it to Red. I think was didn't he do something fun?
He was
He did.
basically hover ghosting almost the
Yeah,
entire time.
yeah. I think he was, and that was really funny. Um,
Or I would say a contention would be Kenji for constantly trying to jump on the top of the gargantuan gators and Red constantly killing it right afterwards.
you are right. I think I'm actually gonna give it to both of them based on that interaction. So, Red and Genji, Genji, yeah, can both get inspos for last week. Good job. So last we left off, who would like to try for recap? Kyle, you want to try for recap? Or are you chewing, buddy?
Kyle did
I'm sorry.
last time.
What was the inspo for?
It was for the cool stuff you pulled during the croc fight last week.
Oh, well, thank you, thank you.
Yeah.
I will pass the recap to someone else since you were so
Okay.
kind enough to go ahead and give me inspo.
Brandon, you're voluntold.
Right, because
Free had his hand.
again, don't watch, don't remember much.
Don't.
I remember we fought alligators, and I ended up killing a bunch of them, and Kenji got mad at
Skull
me,
kill stealer.
Twice.
and I put
Yeah.
up my little foresty hut thing to try to keep everybody safe because I'm an awesome dude. And then
Yeah, you are.
freaking Roran rolls over, and what shouldn't be able to look through the freaking glass looks at him as like, and
I'm
like
fairly certain if you didn't have that hut up, we'd be missing a party member.
we'd be missing
By
Roran,
now.
which would be hilarious that something would drag him off. We wouldn't have any problem finding the direction though.
Yeah.
Right. Just follow the
Follow
trench.
the trench, yeah. Follow the plowed field.
No, it would be 2 trenches. They're about 6
Each
feet
leg.
apart.
Just hands. That's awesome. Like Scooby Doo style, just
Yeah.
disappearing into the woods. Oh, Lord. Well,
Oh.
fantastic. Good enough, I guess, Brandon. I'm not giving you another inspo for that, though.
Then why'd you make me go?
Because it's fun. Um,
So you traumatize me and then I get nothing for it? God, this is like
Oh.
elementary school all over again.
is that what you call trauma? You got another one coming, I'm afraid. No, I'm kidding. Take your inspo. You earned it fair and square. We're not going to break the streak now.
Your
Um,
words have no power here.
I'm the DM, I'm afraid. So that's gonna be hard to contend with. No, we made it to the woods. We started through the woods. It's obviously creepy. You found some uh weirdly empowered alligator like crocodiles, and they actually gave y'all a little bit of a fight. And
Did they?
y'all, I mean, I think it was. And then you put a Lehman's tiny hut up for everyone to sleep in. Roran got a jump scare of a lifetime, waking up to a creepy, weird female face staring at him through the wall of this hut where she
Chick
should not have
from
been
the
able to
ring.
see.
That's how
Yeah.
I picture it.
And on
Well,
that,
good.
is there anything Rorn can roll
Uh-huh.
to try and make sense of what he just saw? My gut's
I'm gonna
saying
make.
You get a
nature,
long
but
rest.
So I think so. I clearly described it as a fleeting moment that you were half asleep for. Given that, I'm gonna make you roll a luck check first to see if there's even a chance you can discern anything, and then the discernment check is different. Okay. So evens you succeed, odds you fail. Roll just
Uh,
any dice.
it's good D20. True luck. What was it? Even
Evens you
snake.
even succeed, you are able to make a discernment check in a second, or odds you don't. You weren't awake enough to get anything
6.
from it. Okay. So, unfortunately, you were on the cusp of sleep and wakefulness, and you only caught a glimpse of this face. So, you aren't able to roll anything further to determine more of what you saw. Sorry. Um,
I thought
you
you said
guys.
odds was you didn't see, you forget.
No,
Even
did I say.
was.
Oh, geez, what did I say? Evens, you succeed.
I,
I forgot my own damn. This is the problem with pregnancy brain. Did I say even succeed or odds?
I think you said
Even
even.
succeed, odd fails.
Thank you. Okay. So you do actually. You can roll. What would you like to roll? A perception check to determine more of what you saw, or an insight check into who this individual might be in relation to you?
At this point, it would be. It would probably, I'd say, either. I'd say insight for the fact of it was such a brief thing. Perception would be like he's trying to like hold on to the moment to hold
Okay.
on to the image just enough to then describe it,
Okay.
if that makes sense.
That does make sense. Roll it for me. Baby kitty.
That will be a 13. Not very
Okay.
well.
I mean, it's something. So, you recall from your time under the Empress's command whispers in the halls of these cursed woods and the many potentials as to why they were cursed. You remember that one name kept going round and round the rumor mill, and it was Granny Nightshade. But you always understood it to be more of legend or myth or fabrication to make children stay in their beds at night. And at the time, you very easily shrugged it off. But now, having a face to potentially put to that name, you have to admit, it certainly feels like it sticks.
And Granny Nightshade.
Mm-hmm.
Granny Nightshade.
I don't like that.
And one last question: did we get a long rest or a short rest,
You
or did we
slept the
not get a
night.
rest?
We slept the night. We were pretty bushwhacked.
Yeah,
So
you went to bed at the night and slept through. Do you guys choose to wake up before the morning or at morning? Like with the sun.
What time did this occur?
Probably the witching hour, about 3 o'clock in the morning.
So unfortunately, well, Roran was going to be up around this time anyways, if it was any kind of like.
It was probably, yeah, a response of your body's natural wakefulness around that time, knowing that you had watch to take. So, in that moment, that half asleep moment, that's when it happened to you.
Yeah.
And then you had your entire watch to think about it.
Think about the fact that this is the one place that the Empress scried, didn't send people, scried.
And
So
still couldn't see.
And still couldn't see. So there is a healthy respect of fear that is now in Rorn of, okay, we are going to have a conversation when everyone gets up because we should not have our rogues out too far out now.
There is a risk.
Well,
But
not like so far out that the rogues get picked off and we wouldn't know for hours.
yeah. Hey,
Speaking of
Dennis.
rogues,
Hey, it's a wild
Hi.
Dennis.
Yes. I
The
thought I was
you
being
guys
sneaky.
you guys are waking up. You have now got a name based on Roran's backstory for the entity that he saw. Granny Nightshade.
Rorn will, as whatever passes for dawn occurs, he will wake. If no one else gets up, he will wake Red first.
Okay.
Is he feel like,
What?
um, first of all,
It's
it
not
is morning.
even. The sun's not even up. Your definition of morning and mine.
It's
We'll work
still
on that. Is anyone else awake?
not yet.
Alright, hand me your sword.
On one condition.
Fine.
Buy me
Oh,
dinner
it-
first.
no.
Buy him dinner
Is-
first. Dang.
You can't be doing this.
Not
Two.
every day. Every other day.
Do you know of any way that someone could look through this hut and perceive its magic and those within?
I'm sorry.
Red,
What?
that makes the hair on the back of your neck stand up.
100%.
Let's just say it was a flash. I awoke and I saw that there was a figure leaning against, looking directly at me, and as soon as I made eye contact, smiled a smile that reached to its ears and then vanished in a split second. And it looked very hag-like, and unfortunately, I think I might have a name. Or whisper of a name. Does the word Granny Nightshade ring any bells, considering some of your haunts and of death? I imagine the hags must have at least some borderline connection to Lathander that, or not Lathander,
Kellenborg.
Kellenvor. They deal in death to a certain extent.
Red, you can roll a history check if you'd like.
I was
Or even a
just about to
religion.
ask what you wanted.
Religion or history, whichever you prefer. Because I can argue religion for your cleric side and history for your ranger side.
We'll go religion. That ma'am is a 19.
Nice. You know about hags as a monolith. Once from the Feywild, now having had time in the hells, corrupted fiends, they very much fell under your purview as a cleric of entities to fight against, to hunt down and destroy. And you had only ever heard of or contended with much, much weaker, lesser hags over the course of your time and career. And if this entity is a hag, and this swamp is her lair, this is far above the pay grade you have previously ascribed to. It's one thing to go after a hag wandering, it's another thing to approach her in her own home. And if she has managed to evade capture or death or even description up until now, save for a name, you've got a feeling you're in for it if you stay here too long.
I'm going to take it from your usually pale exterior going even more paler that this is bad news.
It's certainly not the best news we've had to deal with.
That's one way to say it.
Do you remember how quickly Riker wanted us to get out of the city?
Are you about to pull a Riker and say we need to get the
Multiply
heck out of here?
multiply that by a few hundred, and that's how quickly we don't need to be where we are.
Bless you.
I think we can get on that.
Don't
I say,
don't tell them. Let's just move. All we need is hysteria or someone deciding they want to go after this thing. Maybe we deal with this at some other point. We are out of our coverage on this one.
take your insight on
Time
that.
to move.
I take umbrage on not least letting the scouts know, but
That
it's your call and I trust
we
you.
we
Rorn will then
we tell them to be.
offer the edge of the sword.
I'll nick the finger.
And go for 6 points of slashing damage as Curse's Cleft will take away a level on the curse.
You feel the sword's power leap into your blood and stave off the nagging, rising tide in the back of your mind that you have yet to willfully put a name to. You are bereft of your curse for one more day.
In kind of in that moment of feeling it flow through, I'm just gonna kick a thought up to Kalimvor. You know, that's getting old. I know you have nothing to do with it, but fairly positive you can do something about it. In one way or the other, I'm gonna decide, or you're gonna decide. But I can't keep cutting myself, and I refuse to keep removing this curse from myself. So, think on it, buddy. You have 3 days to figure it out.
Emo that doesn't like to cut himself.
Yeah.
I mean, that's fair.
Shush.
Hush, shush. Rowan will then move to first Lydell, then Kenji. Actually, he'll look down and know what to call you. Wake whoever it is that's in charge.
Whichever one of them, yes, is in charge. When you guys wake up, who's in charge of the body?
That is a good question. Wait. No.
Roll off. Pick a die. Okay, we're gonna go with whoever rolls higher or who rolls
I think
Lydell.
Rachel should get advantage.
Lydell,
Remember-
when Rowan wakes you, it's just
If you,
Sorry,
Rachel,
wake-
if you can roll
it's
your
time to go.
Are we picking lower or higher?
I would think that I would
Okay, I guess
see
Genji.
the desire to leave
I
quickly. and
figured Roy would prefer that anyway.
So Genji's eyes pop open.
You see a
He's not beefy.
You see a leaner individual. Actually, wait a minute.
You have
wait a
different.
minute.
You have different colored eyes.
I was gonna say,
Yeah,
if I
well,
remember
yes, that
correctly, we
too.
do have different colored eyes. I think
Mm-hmm.
Genji has. Hold on,
I'm
trying.
looking. You have sapphire blue eyes, Genji.
Okay, and then what does Kenji have again? Kenji has.
I think
Gold
I've got
eyes.
golden.
Ooh.
How'd you all not notice that?
They haven't been
Forever and a
looking.
half.
Well, Riker's.
Lydell noticed everything, so.
That's true.
Alright.
Your eyes are a dull yellow, Kenji.
Yes.
Okay, so you see blue-eyed lean Genji, whose name you still question.
Genji. Oh, Bluey.
Maybe.
We need to go. Sorry for
The
the hiccup. We need to go.
Liamon's tiny hut spell is 8 hours long, and it expires just as you say, we have to go. And the bubble drops around you. And all of you, as one entity, kind of stiffen and look around as though you are prey that has been suddenly revealed. But nothing comes for you.
The heebie-jeebies.
Roar hates. Roarn's like curses cleft is out because unfortunately, I imagine Roarn and Lydell and maybe Red to a certain extent realize I'm no longer the apex in this area right now.
No, you are not
And
the
I'm
most
not-
dangerous
I'm not a
thing
s-
in these
I'm
woods.
not the most. I'm dangerous, and I'm suddenly not the most dangerous thing.
Hey, the only thing Genji's thinking is he may not be the most dangerous, but he is willing to bet he's one of the stealthiest.
Would be probably true.
I was gonna say
You say that.
Lydell would realize that we're not the apex predator, but he also probably in his mind believes that we would give the apex predator a run for their money.
Right.
Meanwhile,
And I think
Riker is like,
Riker is completely oblivious because he is a city boy and he has
Yeah.
no, you're still asleep. Like you were, unless Lydell went and got you up. You were the last
Probably
one Roarn was going to
yeah.
awake, and the bubble burst
No,
before.
if he's asleep, Genji wants to do something.
Oh no.
Yeah, Lydell probably would not let you. He would probably go and wake him up if he's feeling this tense. He would.
I was
He
gonna
would be
say
like, "We're not playing today."
Genji sees Riker sleeping. He wants to take a leaf nearby. Go up and tickle his ear.
We'll see. Does Lydell
Oh,
let
he'd
you
probably
do
let
that?
happen. Yeah.
Okay.
He'd let that happen.
Tick, tick, tick.
Yeah, that's it. Ah, bud boy.
You wake up
I-
and there's just canopy above you and drifting clouds of humidity, and the ground is hard and kind of damp, if you're honest. And you realize you are not in a feather bed or in an inn or a tavern. You are in the middle of the wild, and you hate it.
And you see a blue-eyed Earth Ganassi just squatting down beside you. Say, "Rise and shine,
I say.
say, rise and shine."
Just and it's just like he's miserable right now. He's just like,
It's breakfast time.
No, we eat
We gotta go
on.
hunt breakfast.
No,
Yeah, we eat on the
No.
way.
we eat on.
This-
We eat on the way.
is the absolute worst forest on the planet. Ow. Ow. And he's like
Open
saying
up the
this
leaf again.
like he's whining at the top of his voice.
Oh my gosh.
His voice is echoing through the trees. Like just you know, like he's the average American in Europe type loud.
Right.
And Roarn's not going to stop this because unfortunately, it's like it's not a matter of hiding. It's just that this thing knows exactly where we are. It's not hiding, or we're not hiding from it. It is hiding from us.
Ugh. What's for
I think-
breakfast?
I think I mentioned last week that throughout this, Lydell probably is not going to. Lydell is not going to do the hidey thing, trying to scout ahead. He will scout ahead, knowing full well that he's probably already known.
Oh, wait, did we preserve any of that gator meat?
Oh yeah.
We
You guys
have
skinned the gators. I don't remember you making an attempt at the meat.
no. I
Unless
think
I'm
that
Well, we
Okay.
we,
the
def- we de- I know we skinned the hides because we plan on
Mhm.
making stuff out of them.
I think someone probably was making some jerky. I
I was
seem
gonna
to
say, would
recall.
Born have taken the
No,
meat?
Roran did
I,
not take the meat. Roran did not participate. He was lookout.
yeah. I would say
You
that let's retro back to that we took the meat.
What'd you do with it?
I'm sure
Bag of
that
holding.
we tried to
Oh,
figure a
it's
way
in the
to.
bag of holding. It's
Yeah,
currently in the
that's right.
bag of holding.
So when Riker asks what's for breakfast, you start reaching into the bag and say, "Gator." And
Yeah.
you pull out what's essentially roadkill. It is shot through with maggots and worms. It's green and a little slimy, and you instinctually drop it to the
Ew.
ground.
That's not supposed to happen.
No.
No.
Do you check the
Ah,
rest of your rations?
yeah.
Our
Real quick.
16 days for 5 people?
It was 18 days.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's all
it's
gone.
got the same treatment.
Is
Dump it
any of
back.
it? Would any of it? I guess mending wouldn't help, would it?
No.
No.
Dang.
That is
Prestidigitation won't
You
work.
need
that
to
is a
purify food and
charitable
water.
Yeah, that's a charitable interaction for that spell. I wouldn't say so, no.
I was open. How about prestidigitation? Mary Poppins. Can we make it better?
Mm. No, there's some things even Mary Poppins cannot fix, my friend.
Hmm.
Lies
How
and
about
slander.
firebolt?
So you
We are
answer
leaving. We are leaving.
you answer
Now.
Riker, so there's nothing for breakfast, and we need to go.
And we need to go now. So at this
So
point,
you know your
Lydell
direction
will.
is north towards these mountains, or towards this mountain peak, the peak of Mythgold, where your Netstone target lies. And you look
Genji.
around. Yes.
Sorry, I was just gonna say Genji will help Lydell scout
Okay.
when the time comes. But
And while we're
Lydell.
scouting, I think I would
Eat
probably
food. We're not gonna be able to
explain
get
to
back and forth if they don't have food.
Lydell would explain to Genji that as we're going, let's try to find food. Let's keep communication open. If we find food, we can connect with each other to help each other, so we can get it back and have something to eat.
well, in that case, I say Genji then communicates with Lydell telepathically, and the rest of the party hears this as well. How's 5 hours sound? I say
5 hours of
I-
what?
telepathic communication.
That works. We can work that one out.
That way we can branch out and
Yep.
still communicate.
Do we still have the the crossbow in our inventory?
Yes, because you all did not sell when you were at Jandrel.
That's right.
Unfortunately.
I would say if I grab the crossbow, we have ammunition with it, right?
I'll say you picked up 10 bolts with it.
Okay. So
Because it's not your dedicated weapon, I'm going to count the bolts on this one.
yeah,
I'm not quite that crunchy if it's a weapon you use with like
he's
regularity.
he's going to he does have proficiency with a crossbow. It's just not his normal, but he
That's
only wants it for hunting.
That's fine.
That way he gets it. So I'm gonna grab one of the crossbows
Mhm.
and move it over to my equipment for now.
Is there more than one?
Yeah, we have two.
Mhm.
Oh well, in that case, I'll take the other one then.
There you go.
Oh.
Just go to the party inventory.
Wait, before you two run off, hold on. I'm
Did someone ask Kellenvor for new spells while griping about
No,
the ability?
no, I had one. I was debating on whether to burn them, and I will. I will burn all of my level 1 slots and create 4 good berries and hand them to them 4.
Okay.
Wow.
A
Okay.
good berry, if you're not aware, is basically an entire day's worth of sustenance and something the size of a grape.
Awesome.
Thank you, Red. That's
Thank you
awesome.
very much.
An uncharacteristic show of gratitude from the wizard.
It almost makes
Yeah.
me forget how much of a jerk you are.
I missed that
There.
one more time.
Oh, there it is.
As I'm handing Riker his, I will drop it in
After
the
I
grate.
would say that after I ate it. After
Yeah, I was about to say, you drop it on the ground, get it a little muddy first. Like, oops, so
And
sorry.
I say thank you. It almost makes me forget how much of a jerk you are. So definitely after.
Does good berry also count as the day's water?
Our water bed?
It just says nourishment for a day.
Okay.
That would have been the second thing Roran would have checked would be, is our water also contaminated?
The water, you pour some of it into your palm, and the first thing out of the canteen's mouth is like pond sludge.
Oh.
Rika, if you would, on behalf of this entire party, because it already knows we're here, would you mind spilling your utterly fantastic vocabulary out loud a little bit on behalf of this entire party?
Wait, what
Cuss a-
already? Here.
Cuss a blue streak for them because you're the best at it.
Wait, but what am I cursing at though? What do you mean there's something here? What are you talking about here?
Roran just stops, turns and looks at him. Use your big boy brain and put 2 and 2 together.
Pull up your big boy panties.
Right.
And just turns like something like all our food and all our water just out of the blue just is
No good.
Spoiled. Yeah.
in a bag of holding where it should not be possible.
Well, I will oblige, but I will include Roran in some of that as well. I don't like being insulted, so I'm going to make sure he knows it.
Roran don't care
yes.
at this point.
As the last vestige of your vehemence echoes among these twisted, tortured tree trunks, you feel a little bit better. But ultimately, you don't feel like you have swayed your fate much at all. And the day's
Now I'm a
trek,
little bit thirsty.
the day's trek still stands before you. You know you must head north. Let's see. Let me consult. Okay. So Lytle and Genji are leading the pack, yes?
Yes.
Okay. Both of you guys each of you roll or one of you roll with advantage a nature check to determine direction and
What's your
best.
nature, Dennis?
My nature is, I'm looking for it, a +2.
I have a +3. Do you want me to take the advantage?
Yes,
or...
please do. Yes, please do.
Okay.
At this point, I think we need every advantage we can get. If it's just +1, then
Right.
let's go
And
for
since
it.
nature's neither of our
I'll give 'em-
fortes,
I'll give them guidance.
Oh, we haven't seen guidance in a while.
I
Yeah.
honestly
Ooh,
forget
okay,
that
so
I'm a
that-
cleric half the time,
so-
so
with guidance, let me pull out a D4.
I love
Had
that
to use
Cortana has joined our party.
right.
Yeah. And don't worry, Red. We honestly forget you're a cleric sometimes too.
Exactly.
I was gonna say, like, with some of the roles that you do, like Clerics don't roll that.
Okay, you get
Yeah.
a 30 initiative. Okay, you're not
Yeah,
a.
I know. I mean,
That is
clerics are
a
tired, get worse
24
initiatives than you do.
nature
24.
check.
Nice. You find your
Cortana just
heading.
rolled an 11. So
You roll. You rolled a what now, Jesse? For what?
No, Cortana
I
rolled
just
a
saying Cortana rolled an 11. So
Oh, that's so cute. Precious angel. Oh my lord, look at that little face. Anyway, 24.
She is cute.
Kyle, you find your bearing with ease. After all, the sun can only be skewed in so many different directions. And you take off, trepidatiously leading the party. The heat is once again oppressive, even this early in the day, and shows no signs of abating. You slog through bog and fen, you rustle through ferns, and you tear your clothes free of various thorny hedges. And you manage to stay on course, as far as you know. Do you take a break at noonday? Just rest?
yeah, Riker
Yes.
will be very
Okay.
loud and insistent that yes, we need to take a break because it is miserable. I hate all the bugs. I hate the sweat. I hate the trees. I hate the dirt. I hate the weird fog that's following us. I hate it all.
I hate it, he says. That's awesome. Well, you give full-throated griping uh, the whole day, and it's kind of impressive how you keep coming up with yet new things to gripe about with the same level of excitement, um, consistent throughout the whole day. If only you put that much consistency into the speed at which you are walking with the party, um, you
Except
might
for the
actually
last,
get somewhere.
like the last one, like
Right, right. If you just saved your breath for walking and not griping, you might get somewhere. But
the
such
mind picture I have is like like the 4-year-old that's like
yes, yes,
behind
yes.
you.
No, precisely the idea. Which makes Lytle very nervous because knowing what he knows about what's in these woods, he does not like the idea of you lingering behind. So he is constantly just apparating next to you with his stealth at like a billion and just being with his crossbow in hand and being like, "Would you please just hurry up?"
He knows how to make them hurry.
Lydell's the one, not Rorn, not Red. Lydell is the one going like, dude, come on. We gotta go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so hot. It's so sweaty. I hate it all.
Lydell's wondering if a few well-placed fire bolts at the backside of this will
At
get
this
him to
point,
move a little
Rorn is
faster.
Rorn is contemplating the universal snooze button and just carrying an unconscious body
Yes!
on his shoulder.
Universal snooze
Let's
button.
just carry the wizard with us.
Hey, Roar needs a t-shirt that says "Silence is golden, duct tape is silver."
Mhm.
He is the king of duct tape is silver. Love it. Yeah, you are strongly considering that. And it's considering that all day that keeps you motivated enough to keep walking. Um, Even though sweat is pouring down the inside of your clothes, sticking to your skin, making the claustrophobia of this space even worse. As you're assaulted from from all sides by every species of insect that this place has to offer. Every now and then something scuttles or slithers over your foot as you're walking. Um, it is the idea of just cold clocking Riker, which is, to be fair, a fantasy you've indulged in a few times over the course of knowing Riker. Uh, it keeps you motivated enough to keep going.
And thank Lasanda I left my armor at the temple.
Yeah, 50 pounds of plate would not have been your friend in this environment, for sure. Talk about being microwaved, like a Hot
Mhm.
Pocket.
Well, I imagine that
Sheesh.
those of us those of us wearing leather aren't feeling the greatest either, because leather can be pretty hot in a evening.
Nope. Nope, nope, nope. It does not breathe. That is for sure. Um, you guys somehow make it through to nighttime.
Hmm.
And with the two leading the party, roll me perception checks. Pretty please.
What is this?
19, 29, 30.
Okay. Well, I think a 30 has it. As night is falling, you come across what look to be the ruins
Only 25.
of. Oh, nice. You come across what seems to be the ruins of a castle.
Oh,
You have no idea how old it is or from what era or who might have once occupied it, but it looks above the waterline and, for the most part, dry. And find yourselves on the map and feel free to arrange yourselves a little differently. But there's obviously like steps, as you can tell, kind of up to the drier portion of this environment. And Genji, you've been fairly quiet and focused all day, very much indulging in your element, pun intended. And you start hearing something tickle your ear, and it's not, for once, a mosquito the size of a sparrow. No, it's something like a whisper. Is it calling your name?
I'll focus in on that.
It's coming from ahead of you. And it's coming from like up these kind of rock steps, sort of to the courtyard of this castle. There
So,
seem
like over here?
no, like over, hang on. Here. Seemingly from what looks to be a derelict well.
Say that.
The moon. It's got the moon
Oh.
symbol on it.
So that's a moon reflected in the water of a well.
Probably down here.
Well, he will. I'd say he'll stealth up to it, but there's not really a path to stealth up to it.
Sure there is. You can step up these
Go around
this little
side.
rock. Yeah, these rock steps. It's no big deal. Yeah.
All right. Well.
The
Yes, he'll-
name. Roll a stealth for me.
Yep.
About the only place that you might have had an issue is the last 10 feet, maybe.
Right.
Right. 19, 13 for
32.
32.
32. Yeah.
Lord. Yeah, you.
Yes, when we stealth good.
Yeah, you stealth very good. Nice
I'll
job.
follow up with him because it's dark, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay, so yeah.
Roran will stay in
One of
the
the fun
middle.
things about red is when it is dark. Where was it? Because I was just reading it. I'm invisible when it's dark, and the only things that can see me are things that have night vision, or no, dark vision.
Oh, good.
Where in the heck is that in your? Is that it? That's cool.
It's yeah. I was like, wait, that's a thing. Well, we're using that
Right?
now.
For real.
So
Light Elf will push Riker to get up here.
Yeah. So I immediately gain dark vision anyway, which I think my dark vision is like something stupid. It's like 330 feet of dark vision.
It's
That's
30
horrible.
usually with your channel divinity. It's 330.
Yeah.
It's weird. Like every
I
so often,
am-
like
in darkness, I am invisible to any creature that relies on dark vision to see in the darkness.
That is nuts. Awesome.
Roran sees you for like brief moments because blind sight within 10 feet, which
Yeah.
can't see, but then you just like vanish and then you come back again.
Mm-hmm. He more senses you than sees you, almost.
Mm.
So, Genji, with your stealth, you make it to the lip of this well, and you notice that unlike all of the water you've passed all the rest of today, this well's water is clean. And you smile at the moon's reflection in it, as it reminds you of Saluna and the comfort that she brings to you. And the whispers of your name grow a little bit stronger. And you recognize Saluna's voice for the first time, I think, since you were resurrected.
Kind of just lower my head in the well a little bit and be like, "So Luna." Faint whisper.
I think it's funny. You're all stealthy and everything, but you lower your head into something without thinking.
Right. He's not in it, he's just like closer.
I know. It's just the way it sounded.
No, if I wanted to go in, I'd just dive right in.
Right. The roll me a religion check.
Oh boy, let's. Don't think that's gonna be very good. No, hold on. 21.
Oh, not very good.
Not
Over
very
20.
good.
That was an 18 on the die. So.
Oh, kiss my keister, Kyle.
What? I'm just saying.
Swear. The DM has had it with y'all. I'm going to be setting all the DCs to 30 from here on. I'm over it. I'm tired of this, Grandpa. No,
What? You dang bag! I can't catch up. I don't think I can roll a 30 on any of my skills, even with a natural 20.
Your religion check. You know, you can sense the presence of Saluna faintly emanating from this water reflection of a moon. And it is a balm over you, the unease of your heart that you've been contending with all day. And for a beautiful moment, you feel deeply safe. And the voice asks you, are you two or are you one? And it's a question that echoes through to Kenji, not just to you.
Yeah, I would say Genji would want to be having a conversation like with Kenji as this is going on. Unfortunately, the other half is passed
Snoozing?
out.
That's all right. She's earned it. So how do you respond? Are you two or are you one?
Both Genji and Kenji, I would assume, remain silent because that is one question they've never been able to fully answer, even to themselves.
Saluna, in whatever state she is communicating to you in, senses your hesitation and suggests that to become one, you must also be able to become two. And you feel a tug in your spirit of invitation, as if she wants you to climb into the water of this well.
So, like a trans.
Not like a trance. You have full freedom to say no. But you also have to recognize this is the first time The goddess who took custody of you has chosen to speak to you meaningfully since your resurrection.
Yeah, the goddess who resurrected and tasked us with some random mission and hasn't communicated since all of a sudden wants me to jump into a well.
Could see Genji doing it.
I'm gonna roll an insight check just into whether this is actually her. Insight's gonna be 18.
Okay? There is. You have been held by the soul in the hands, in the divine hands of this goddess. And that has left an indelible mark on you of recognition. It would be incredibly, incredibly difficult for anything to imitate that in a way that you would fall for. You have every reason to believe this is, in fact, Saluna going to the trouble of talking to you.
So, as the group, or anybody who notices Genji,
Not many of them, because you just rolled
Jikenji,
a 400
you're-
stealth.
400 stealth.
I give up. I give up.
Before jumping into the well, Genji will ask Kenji internally, like, should we do it? And they'll have a kind of a brief internal conversation of like, well, nothing's happened so far for us to distrust, I guess. What's one more leap of faith?
Wait. Before he goes,
All right.
does it seem to be a well-made well?
Well, you're gonna have to do a perception check on that.
Right.
Roll me a
No, no,
perception
no.
check.
There is only one.
Nat 20.
Up. There is only one way to guarantee a well-made well. That tradition dictates must occur.
That's great.
You gotta jump in to roll.
Mhm.
That's
No,
too
we're
funny.
gonna. If this joke is gonna come full circle, we need to do it right.
Right.
You gotta make it happen. Gotta make it
So
happen.
I guess Red at the very least is gonna see Genji climb up onto this well and jump in.
Nice.
I will sprint to the edge when I see him jump in.
Crap.
Yeah,
Because
basically.
you're not privy to this conversation. You just watched him walk up to a well and jump in.
Yeah.
The only one you've seen jump through a hole in a floor so far has been Lydell.
Right, that's valid. Also, in the back of your head, you have to wonder, like, is this whatever woke up Roran and scared the heck out of him screwing with Genji's
Oh
head?
yeah, no, 100%.
And your heart is in your throat as the water closes over Genji's head.
So when
Genji-
Roran hears the water,
Oh yeah,
as
the stealth
you
is broken.
wouldn't have
Like,
seen, he would have run over to hear him.
yes.
I will.
Oh yeah.
Which I don't know
As
if
far
there's
as-
anything that I can do to make my invisibility drop to Roar. So he's just gonna hear. He jumped.
I think we
Yeah,
established Roran senses that you're there, and so he'll
yeah,
just
you're
hear
within
your
10 feet of Roran, so he
That's
senses where
fair.
you are.
Yeah.
But are Lytle and Riker gonna just hang back?
I was gonna say that Lydell will probably tell Riker, we've got to get up there quickly.
Yeah,
And
Riker
kinda-
will get up
kinda
there
pull
huffing
him
and
up.
puffing. And when he finds out that that mud boy jumped in, he's gonna go, "Whoa! Think he's gonna melt?"
Damn, that's
Melt or sink.
rude.
One of the two. We shall see.
Lydell looks over at Riker. Would you like to find out?
Lord will in this trying to figure out what the heck is going on. Would it be a perception to recognize the? Wait a minute, this is clean water.
Oh yeah,
Like
if you would
that
like
would
to
be
roll.
obvious.
Yeah, you may roll if you want, but I mean, it's pretty obvious to you.
Okay, it's more of something is up.
I want to. While he's down, I want to move away from the well just a little bit and cast shape
Okay.
water and just drop like just a smidge on Riker.
Okay. Red, before you do that, as you're backing up a touch to get room to cast your spell, moonlight seeming to pass through you as the domain you've chosen in service of Kalimvor shields you and cloaks you in the night. You back up against something very sharp. And
Rorn.
It's not me this time.
Yeah, no, Rorn's over there. What? Ow.
take you get poked pretty good for 4 piercing damage.
Is it this tree that I'm seeing on the map? Because if it is, I'm about to light this thing.
It is not.
Oh, it's that thing.
Yeah. It's time to roll initiative.
Yay!
And Genji, you can roll into initiative as well, but you are obviously not going to be participating in this fight, at least for a moment, okay? Let's see. Add turn.
Well,
Riker, you have to roll better than me.
Dirty 20.
Please work. Please work the first time. Sit tight, everybody. Add turn. Can we see the turn order?
we can
Yes.
see
Yes.
Yeah. All right, Red, your initiative, please.
29.
Oh my gosh, it's under 30. Ah, it's a miracle. Lytle, what's your initiative?
18.
Oh, I put 181. My bad.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm sure. Kenji, what's your initiative?
Dirty
Or
20.
Genji. Dirty 20. Okay. Rorn, your initiative.
11.
Bad. Riker, your initiative.
2.
Also 11.
Oh,
Oh. So you have a lower dex. I'm putting you at 10.
Oh.
hey,
And
DM.
Yas.
What time of day is it? Oh, wait, you said it's nighttime, right?
It's night.
Yes.
Okay, that answers that. Thank you.
No worries.
Question. I didn't understand what Red was saying about himself in this light. Does that mean that Lydell with dark vision can see you or cannot
Yes.
see you?
Yeah. You
You
can see me.
Okay.
The only person who can't see him naturally is Rorn, but he can see him within 10 feet because of blind
Sure.
sight.
I am the
Right.
John Cena to Rorn. He cannot see me.
Lord. Oh, boy. Perfect.
Fun.
So, top of the round, Red, you
Yes.
back into this pokey little plant thing that roars to life and creaks as its huge, steak knife like thorned arm swings down towards you.
Yep, don't like that.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh, is it the elder tree from Harry Potter?
It kinda looks
No,
like
it's
it.
it's deeply sharp. It's much sharper than the Whomping Willow.
Much sharper.
Please,
Course
Mr. Red, what would you like to do?
It is a tree.
I will.
Fireball.
Would not be
Does
fun.
he-
I say firebolts.
Does
What
he
I'm
have
doing.
that?
I do not.
Let's see.
I don't know, but tree and fireball do not go hand in hand, if you ask me.
Well, I can tell you a firebolt's coming its way, so I'm not even gonna lie.
I will put some distance between me and said tree.
Okay, it's gonna get an opportunity attack.
Yeah, that's fine. I don't care.
19 to hit.
Yeah, just barely.
Okay. Okay. You take 12 piercing damage, and you are actually grappled.
But you're not over there. You're now
I'm-
back.
So I'm now back.
Yep.
Yeah.
That
Yep,
sucks.
you are back, baby. You can roll immediately to escape if you'd like, because it's just now your turn. The DC to escape is 14.
What is that?
You can use Dex or Strength, whichever you prefer.
I know which one I would prefer.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
sure.
you would think Dex, but I did not break out. Surprisingly.
Okay.
Oh no!
Oh
Well,
my
you can
God.
still.
With a
you can
plus 9, I still failed.
Holy
Wow.
cow, what'd you get?
Wow.
3?
A 2.
Okay, yeah.
Oof, bro.
Use
Yeah.
one of your little things. Use one of your recap role plays to.
No.
Not
you
yet.
want.
He wants to see what
How
this
many-
thing can do.
I'm not gonna
I don't
waste it on that.
I don't even know how many of those you have, and I'm kind of scared to find out at this point.
Yeah.
I have 12.
I have enough
You're just-
that I'm just gonna do a thing right off the bat.
Yeah, you're just gonna bank them till the end fight, aren't you? The BBEG fight, and just
No,
wreck
because
my.
I'll forget that I have them by that point. No, I'm actually gonna use what is it, 4 or 5
Someone help!
right now.
I should know my
for
own
the-
rules.
So 5 is an automatic success, or 3 is an automatic crit.
Okay, so I'm gonna burn
Thank you.
3 of my mini. I'm
All right.
just gonna auto crit him with a witch bolt.
Okay, auto crit with a rich bolt. How much are you gonna give him for damage?
So that's 4th level, so 60 right off the bat, plus.
Jeez.
Love it.
So that would be 103 points of damage.
Good glory. Is that like electrical damage or sorry, lightning damage? What is that?
Is yes, lightning damage.
You send a beam of lightning through this creature, and without a mouth, somehow this creature is able to scream.
As it should.
But it's also inanimate. It's not a flesh and blood creature, and as such, the damage you expected it to do seems lessened somehow. Is that all you wish to do on your turn?
Yeah.
Kenji, your turn is spent under the water, blissfully unaware of your friend's mortal peril. And in
Wonderful.
your experience, it's quiet. There's the tickle of bubbles across your skin. There's this shaft of moonlight through this crystalline water, and it highlights this foamy bubbles around you as you kind of gently float in this watery space. And you hear Seluna's voice ask you once again, are you two? Or are you one?
As Genji floats there, just gonna think to himself, well, according to you, according to an oracle, we're both dirt. So are we even any? Is our question.
Ooh, philosophically deep.
I like it. You can take an inspo for just being that into your character. I'm very proud of you. Seluna's voice is warm, despite the cool tone of the light around you. She says, you are two souls in one body. How you came to be and what the body is comprised of is irrelevant. What matters is consciousness. You simply are. Both of you. You can trust that.
Whoop, whoop.
Was that a question?
No, that was a statement.
Oh, okay. He ponders. I say, well, if we're going by that logic, I say we're two. Would you agree with me, Kenji?
Is
Of
Kenji
course,
awake?
this all in our heads and whatnot.
Okay.
So, and I believe, well, you know what? Let's see if Kenji agrees.
No, wait, you mean you're not
Um,
talking underwater?
No,
Mentally.
we're having an internal monologue.
It's
Evens
kind of
he
that thing.
agrees, odds he disagrees. That is a 4, so he agrees.
You feel Saluna's warmth and her approval wash over you. And you would swear, looking up through the ripples of this water at the top of this well, the crescent moon reflected there is almost reminiscent of her smile. And you feel something shift inside of you. Not uncomfortably, but naturally and organically. At the same time, you realize you should probably come up for air.
I was gonna say, so I rolled for how
Freak
long I
out.
could hold my breath, a D4 for minutes.
Okay.
Rolled a 4, so
Okay.
if that took 4 minutes anyway.
I don't think it took 4 minutes because we're technically in initiative, but
Well, yeah.
you then instead of coming up for air, you sense the approval of Saluna and the withdrawal of her presence. You sense that whatever she wanted to accomplish has been done.
Briefly before coming up, I'm gonna think to myself, we couldn't have had this conversation up top.
Roll me a religion
This
check.
could have been an email.
Right, this could have been an email. Dang.
My child, such wisdom can only be dispensed in a well-made well.
A religion check.
That's right.
Yes,
You should
please.
do a perception check too for that.
You got a Zoom call or an in person meeting instead of an email.
Darn you, Google Meets.
Religion 19.
Okay. I give up once
Congratulations,
again.
below a 20.
Yeah, yeah. Thank you. You think to yourself, she could have communicated, she muttered to your under your breath, so to speak, you could have communicated with me at any time, and then you realize, actually, she couldn't. You've been able to watch your friends, Ron and Lytle, each have interactions with the gods of their, who have custodianship of their souls, in places of spiritual significance to those gods. For Lytle, it was the temple that was hidden under a rock slide that used to belong to Bahamut that he had to then reconsecrate in order to be able to sense Bahamut more clearly. And for Rorn, it was the Temple of the Dawn that he had to reconsecrate through the exorcism of his father, or rather his father's shade. Red doesn't really seem to struggle as much with that, given that he's a cleric. His connection is different. But it makes sense to you with that much history that finding a moon well, which is something that Selunites tend to revere, would be such a place for you.
Okay.
So technically, no. You wouldn't have been able to hear Saluna. As
Well-
you... Go ahead.
I was going to say, okay, well, while pondering that, I am going to take a quick look around the water just to see
How
Like a
well made the
well-made
well
wood?
is.
the rogue / thief side is going to look for see if there's anything down here worth grabbing.
Sure.
So
Special. Is there
Go
diamond
right,
bricks?
go right ahead.
perception is going to be a 28.
You find glittering at the bottom of this well a silver piece.
Hey, silver. He'll grab it.
It's probably the cleanest piece of silver you've ever seen. There's no wear or marks or scratches. It looks perfectly minted, and it shines in your palm in the moonlight that
Like a
creates
normal silver piece, or is it a different silver piece?
You're not entirely sure, but
So
you
it
gotta
doesn't look,
believe
it
you gotta
doesn't look
believe
completely
it's...
common.
It doesn't look common in that it looks uncirculated. And given that it was at the bottom of a sacred well, at the least it's something that's like a good luck charm to you.
Right? That's exactly what I was thinking.
Gotta have them good luck charms.
So he'll
Yep.
grab that and he'll swim up to the top.
Nice. So your turn is spent doing all of that and breaking
Yep.
the surface. On your next turn, I'll let you exit the well without a movement penalty, and you can continue.
Sounds good.
Lytle, thank you for your patience. It's your turn.
Nope. This is an 18 hit.
Yes, it does.
Okay. Firebolt right into the heart of this daggone tree.
Nice.
He's not even playing. Just boom. There you go, buddy.
All right.
And hits him with 22 points of damage.
Okay.
And
Once again, your fire doesn't seem to do as much damage as it ought. It doesn't concern you. It still hurts it somewhat, but you really expected a wooden object to
to
be
burn.
a little more susceptible. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so then he's what can I do with a bonus action? Hold on a second.
Take your time.
That's pretty much it. So, he's gonna go ahead because I mean this thing's inanimate, so it's not moving, right? So
I mean, it's rooted in place to the best
Yeah.
of your knowledge.
so he did some damage, and he's gonna hope maybe that the choppy choppies will take it down.
All right.
So that's his turn.
Now you rolled an action spell that
Yeah.
ate up your attacks for this turn. If you want to use a
Yep.
bonus action to attack with your offhand, you can.
No, he's good.
When you mean choppy choppies, you mean your friends.
Yes.
Sorry,
I
I
mean-
understood that to mean you. I was like, okay, I guess. But
He's looking at this thing and he's just like, okay, a firebolt. It's a pretty harsh thing for a piece of wood,
mhm.
and it's going. So he's considering how he's going to maybe transmute a spell next time.
Can't wait to see what you come up with. Rorn, it's your turn. Thank you, Mr. Lytle. Riker, you're after Rorn.
Shaking his head, Lord will shift to behind the tree.
Okay.
There we
And
go.
you
Murder
will-
sandwich.
Bonus action, bring out the Crimson Silence, but then uses action, bring out his wings as he casts his Radiant Consumption.
Nice.
Now he is glowing.
I love it. You illuminate this
And now
decrepit,
it's you light.
yeah, this gross-looking tree with its nasty-looking thorns. For how much radiant damage?
So, at the end of my turn, because it's an action and don't quite feel like burning my action surge just yet, so it will
That's fair.
take 6 radiant damage.
Okay. Strangely, the amount of damage that it takes looks to be about normal for what you're used to inflicting passively.
All right, so this thing with fire and radiant seems to be... Nothing seems to be better than the other for this.
Lightning and fire did not seem to be as effective. Radiant did.
Oh, so radiant is a little bit better.
Yes. Radiant
Alright.
looks about normal to you.
About normal. So Curse's Cleft is out, and his wings are out, and he's just...
Nice.
So real quick,
Yes.
transmuted spell cannot
Uh-huh.
make a spell turn into radiant, can it?
It cannot.
Okay,
Radiant
so-
is typically for divine classes, and unfortunately, Sorcerer ain't a divine
Hey.
class.
Lydell is a god in his own mind. Come on.
I mean, and he serves one.
Careful with that blasphemy.
Yes, yes.
That's Rorn.
All right, Riker, it's your turn. Thank you, Mr. Roy.
I'm going to send off a small celestial burst. Start
Okay.
off with.
Having
rolled a
watched-
22.
That does hit. Having watched Rorn succeed with his passive glow zap, you feel inspired to try something a little bit different for yourself.
I only do 2 points of damage, and then I'm going to back up 30 feet, and I'm going to yell out, "Everybody back up! It's about to get hot over here!"
It's getting hot in here.
And then the witch shows up right behind the one person disengaged itself. Now
Yeah.
Right.
we have...
Hey, cutie.
Right. No, for real. Riker, as you back up,
Yeah. Shoot.
you are also subjected to the poke in the back for 1 point of damage, piercing. And another one of these nasty little trees rolls into initiative.
Dokie.
Okie dokie. Hang on,
This
let me
is
roll
not gonna feel good today.
Hey,
Oh, it's
physician,
fine.
why don't you fireball yourself?
it. Yes, right. Physician fireball yourself. I love it. It can't roll. It can't do anything on this turn unless Riker chooses to move out of its melee range. So, Red, your turn. What would you like to do?
Now it's the tree's turn.
Oh, right, the first tree. Duh. Thank you, Joffrey. Swear.
You're okay.
It is going to, since Red technically, no, was it Lytle? No, it
Lydell
was Red.
firebolted. Red
Red-
initiated. and
Yeah, Red
Witch
gave it the
bolted
most, I think. So it's going to womp on Red for 12 to hit Red.
No.
Red? Yeah, I thought not.
Yeah.
Cool beans. And that is its turn. Now it's your turn to retaliate. Red, what would you like to do?
So the tree is like straight up rooted in the ground, right?
Far as you can tell.
Alright, cool. I'm gonna center a moonbeam on his butt.
All right. What does
Uh,
that do? Radiant?
Con save, radiant damage.
Okay.
Con save of 16, please.
Nope.
Nope.
Rolled a 5.
Alright. Yes it is. That's gonna be...
So who prayed and decided to pray for our rolls over the DMs?
I prayed tonight, and I prayed fairly.
She did.
Alright, so he will take 32 points of radiant damage.
Nice. Red, you have really you noticed really fast that radiant seems to work, and you channel the divine magic that flows through you for a mighty burst. How would you like to murder this tree?
So it's already cleared as the moon is shining down to this well.
Yeah.
This
You just kind of shift the
I
beam
just
of light.
kind of shift the beam of moonlight, kind of. What I can only imagine is poor Kenji in the well. Just all of a sudden it goes dark as I move the moonlight
right.
over to this side, and I'm like that,
I love it.
and it just it hits and just begins to fry itself, and then it just looks like a plant that you've hit with a blowtorch. It just kind of kicks out
Yeah.
to each end and kind of wilts in on itself.
Nice. Like Roundup in Fast Forward.
Yes.
You zap this tree with a moonbeam, and perhaps it's the proximity to a moon well, or perhaps it's just your own enthusiasm, but it definitely clocks this plant and kills it. Good job. Anything else you want to do?
Un momento. Nothing else I would care to do at
Okay.
this moment in time.
Kenji, it's your turn. You exit the well with no movement penalty. And you feel as if you feel almost a mirror within yourself. You feel a strange sort of dichotomy. Not discordance. Not a sour note in the harmony that you share with Kenji. But definitely a echo note in the dance that you all perform in the same body. And should you choose to, in this moment, you can actually split from Kenji.
Oh. Would we be you said that we feel an echo, but it's not, but we can't.
It's as if the harmony that you have shared is no longer note for note. You're in step, but it's like you step, he steps, you step, he steps. It's almost as if you are two people dancing the same dance rather than one.
So did two of us come out of the well, or did just one of us come out of it?
I put this token here to represent if you wanted to do the split. You don't have to do the split unless you want to. So if you don't want to do the split, there you go.
Well,
But you recognize the potential is there.
Dad, that's a hard choice. Cause I mean, anybody ever seen the movie Quest for Camelot?
Vaguely. I think I was traumatized by it as a child for some reason.
Oh, I think I know what you're referencing. The very end, that one little split moment.
Uh-huh. Hey, aw, yeah. Two-headed dragon gets split for like a second. They're surprised about it pleasantly, and then they
Snap
decide
back
that they want to
together.
be reunited.
Yeah.
I want to actually ask Genji this because I don't know what
That's okay.
Kenji would want to choose.
At this moment, you recognize the potential, but I also recognize Rach's MIA at this moment.
Can we retcon the decision later and just leave it as is for now? Or
yeah,
I would
fine.
say that you probably don't have to do it right now.
Yeah, it's not a. Let me be clear. It's not a permanent choice.
Oh, I was gonna say you said it was a momentary choice, so I wasn't sure, or that's how I understood it. I should say is I understood it as a momentary choice. It's either hey, you can do this now, or don't do it at all.
It's a choice you can make in this moment, but the choice is not a permanent one.
Gotcha, but we don't know how long it would last.
Exactly.
Uh, well, hmm. You know what? Let's let's go ahead and split.
All right.
Let's say subconsciously we both like just agreed without even realizing we agreed, and now all of a sudden we're just looking at each other.
And you gotta say, it's not a bad look. You look pretty handsome.
So Genji comes out of the well, and then all of a sudden a second Genji comes out of the well,
Yep. So
and
Bigger.
Kenji's the
I was
slightly
gonna say
larger.
everyone else is busy with the tree,
Yeah,
but
but
we
somehow,
notice each other, and we're just like, what?
yeah.
Completely distracted.
Oh, for sure.
Don't know the battle's going on. So we're just going to spend a couple minutes looking at each other, completely oblivious to everyone else.
If you want to spend this turn doing that, that's totally fine.
Yep, that is
It would
exactly.
make sense.
I mean, this is the first
It
time we've
would.
seen each other face to face, so
Yeah, you have not seen each other. How did I not roll you? How are you not an initiative? Anyway,
well, Kenji is.
I don't see.
Yep.
Am I crazy?
Kenji's still initiative at 20.
He's right below red.
Yeah,
I
At
don't
20.
see him in my lineup for some reason.
he's in mine.
Sit
Ditto.
tight. Ah, there you are. For some reason, you disappeared in mine.
Weird.
Okay. Yeah, strange. Let me roll you and then Genji. Wait, we'll just put Kenji as 19, like right after you for giggles, and we'll put you back at your dirty 20. Okay, so you guys spend a minute looking at each other, or yourselves, kind of fuzzy. And while you do that, Lydell, while that's happening behind you, Lydell,
Yeah.
what would you like to do?
So I would say Lydell turns around because now the big tree's dead, and he
Yep.
heard. I know he would have heard Riker's little, from being
Yeah,
surprised by whatever.
for
And
sure.
Super girly.
Yeah.
Like,
so he's turning around, a firebolt getting ready to go, and he sees two. He sees Genji Kenji. I mean, it would be they're right there. There's I can't even imagine he couldn't. There's no way he couldn't see them.
Yeah.
And I think for a second it would he would have to wonder, is this I know one went in the well. Is this an illusion?
Right. Like, wait a minute.
Yeah. So, but he's at the moment his friend is getting attacked by Thorny Boy over there,
Right.
and he's not all about that. So I'm gonna say he'll loose his firebolt
Okay.
at the thing
Okay.
with a nat 20 for
Yeah.
25.
Okay. That
So
hits.
it automatically takes 30 plus. Oh, whoops, wrong one. Sorry, I almost put the wrong one in there.
You're good.
30 plus 10, 27. So 57 points of damage.
Nice. Halved
And
for resistance is 22. No,
and
27.
that's he at this point he's just like he's still kind of. I mean, after he hit him, he kind of focuses back on Genji Kenji.
Okay.
Can he do like a insight to see whether or not this is real
Yeah.
or an illusion?
Is this some
Okay.
kind of swamp gas trick, or are you seeing double?
Yeah.
Yeah.
or is it Riker doing something?
And I was gonna ask you, having been around Riker with illusions and
Oh, yeah.
knowing Riker's illusions, would he? Is there anything in that would be able to give him advantage on his insight?
Yes. I will allow you to roll advantage to see if this
Oh,
is
thank God. Because my
Riker's fault.
insight's not high. Well, 13 plus 3 is 16.
Not bad. It's definitely not Riker's doing. Um, his illusions tend to have a certain what's the word? Narcissistic flair.
Yeah. This would
No
not be
one, yeah, and this is not. They are as rough and tumble as they went into the well. They
Yeah.
have popped out of the well. They
This-
look like dirt skinned, like a dirt skinned person, but two of them.
So that insight pretty much told him that this isn't an illusion.
Correct.
And it's definitely not Riker's doing. Okay. Then that and I think this caught Lydell by surprise, which is hard to do.
Yeah.
But I think that him turning around and seeing two where there should be one, and then realizing this is not an illusion.
Yeah.
You've probably done something, and you're probably the first person in a long, long time, we're talking decades, that have ever surprised Lydell. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he's kind of surprised.
I would agree with that. Is that all you wish to do on your turn, sir?
I think, yeah. I don't think that. I think he's surprised enough. I don't think he could move at the moment.
Entirely valid. Thank you for it, Mr. Lytle. Roran, it's your turn.
Seeing the tree wither, you guys see the Riker on the way there. Roran is going to
With your full movement of 40 feet.
if he
Action surges?
dashes.
Yes. You can make it.
Yeah, he's just trying to place. So yeah, Roran will kind of like deep sigh again, just. And he is going to dash.
Okay.
Using his wings as a little bit of.
A boost.
Yes. To
Like a rocket.
Yeah.
To there.
Nice.
Another murder sandwich.
You dang near teleport across this battlefield. Wings aglow in the darkness of this corrupted place. Skid to a halt behind this bloodthorn bush. And proceed to kick its butt.
So, this instance, I will action surge.
Mm-hmm.
And otherwise, I'm going to lose my Crimson Silence.
Yeah.
So I will be making 2 attacks at advantage. Or actually, no, I'm not quite flanking, so I don't think I would get advantage.
That's you're flanking. It's good enough. It doesn't have to be exact opposite.
All right. So 25 and 23.
Both hit.
All right. Oh, thank you. That is. So first attack is going to actually max damage for 16 points of slashing. Actually, let me make sure. Slashing?
Do
I
we
think
consider
it's-
your blade magical?
Curse's Cleft is definitely magical.
Okay.
So it's first attack is 12, 13, 14, 15, 18 slashing.
Okay.
Then 12 radiant damage tagged onto the first one. And then the second damage is 16 additional slashing damage in the second. And then end of the turn will be 6 radiant damage for being inside the aura.
All right. Awesome. Good job.
Where's Louise?
That's got to be all your action economy.
Well, didn't do the full murder sandwich of attack or 2 attacks, then action surge, then attack again.
I
Not
think you
quite.
did enough, though.
Yeah. Unfortunately, he doesn't think these things are going to be intelligent enough to bestow any kind of curse, so he's not going to expend a charge.
Well, it is its turn to reply.
Actually, you know what? What the heck? We're going to have to stop for the night soon anyways. It
Mm.
needs to make a wisdom save of 15.
It is a plant. It rolled a natural 19.
Door. Entry
I'm
course.
so
What?
sorry.
He just can't catch a break with like actually using the curse part of this thing.
No, here's the thing. It's gonna come in handy at like the exact moment you need it most.
Yeah, true.
Fair enough. Plus, it was like, hey, at least we give him like disadvantage on any attacks coming forward, but worth a shot. Okay, it's retort. At least it's not going to shred the glass cannon wizard. It can attempt to shred the.
Much like the predator species of plants, it tends to go for
The easy kill.
the easier kill. So it actually is going to go after Riker.
I
It is
tried.
going You did your best. 13 to hit you, Riker?
Does not hit, thank goodness.
Ah, dang. Okay.
These things were low.
She
Sorry.
says, "Ah, dang."
Did I say that out loud? I'm so sorry. My bad. My
That's
bad.
the second 13 this is rolled. I mean, the first one
I
also
know.
rolled like
It's really weird, right? In
Computer
response... Huh?
Are you doing
Yeah,
computer dice?
Oh, yeah, I'm rolling it right off the sheet of the creature.
Oh, that's
Um,
why.
Yeah, it
Really
is.
screwed.
Well, I want to have a written record for my... Just to make me feel like I'm, being more, like, honest. I want to... If you guys ever ask, hey, what was the thing? I want to be able to show you. But watching its mother fall, another of these trees enters.
knew there had to be at least one more.
Yeah, I like threes. What
At
can I say?
least.
I'll throw some oddballs in there one of these days with like a four count of baddies. But as it
I was
is,
even going to run the other way too, because my gut tells me there's one more out there. There's one more. I just need to proc it.
and it can't do anything on this turn, but it will on its next. And I'm afraid this is probably where we're going to have to end the night for Sleepy's purposes. So,
Yep.
Is
Y'all have
Riker
been
going
very-
to be able to get it? Did Riker
Oh, yeah.
get to go?
why don't we let Riker end us? Because that's the end of initiative. Or the end of the initiative
I've
order for the
always
night.
felt Riker was going to end us, but
I mean, it's a matter of
That's
time,
very
really.
fair.
I mean, he's the one that's got the death vision spell, for crying out
I
loud.
know.
Literally, he makes you nightmare yourself to death.
Yeah.
Riker, what would you like to do to this tree that takes a swipe at you and misses, but still manages to take a little bit of your clothes with it?
No, it takes his
I'm kind
feather.
of mad at that, but I'm also looking around because I don't want to run away, but just run into another one.
Right.
So I look around. Is it just that other one I see?
I'm going to read you something straight off the sheet of this creature. While the bloodthorn remains motionless, it is indistinguishable from a normal plant. You cannot tell with a glance.
Okay. But I can see the one that popped up.
You can, because it moved.
Then I'm going to go in the hole, and I'm gonna cast a level 3 fireball.
Where?
At right here.
Okay.
Right there.
I guess I got to roll a dex save for this plant.
Yep, 18.
What's the diameter of that?
It rolled a
20 feet.
natural. It rolled a natural 19.
Nice. All right. Well, then it's just
Again.
gonna take
Thank you for
quarter
that.
of damage. So,
I love
Give me
that.
the give me damage.
It's going to do 8d6. I'm going to roll all 8.
All right.
What's the diameter of that fireball?
20 feet.
How much?
20.
Why didn't y'all tell me? I forgot to put the dang grate up. Or the grid.
Oh,
I'm so sorry.
It's okay. We can see things.
You could estimate, I suppose.
Yeah. Okay, so it's
I'm
just
gonna.
under.
I'm just gonna get Red a little eyebrow trim right there.
All right, you singe Red a little bit. Red dances in the flames because Red is very what's the word? Dramatic.
I was gonna say, Red is probably in the flames, going, "Bow before me."
Right? No, yeah.
You're not wrong.
This is the
I
way.
know. See my power. Oh yeah, I can just see it.
Kneel,
So
mortals.
24. So I guess that'd be down to 6 points of damage.
Yes, halved for resistance, halved again for the success. So yeah, 6 points.
Bad.
Hey,
Man,
it
it
is
looks
what it
big.
is.
It looks
It
big
looked
and powerful.
amazing. It looked incredible.
And
It
then the
lit the
tree's just
place
like,
up, literally.
It shrugs.
yeah.
Yeah.
The tree does the Matrix thing with the fireball just whizzes past it like um and next time we start, we will be at the top of initiative again. And
Hold
it'll
on,
be
he's gonna
Red's turn.
run. He's
Oh,
gonna run too.
you're gonna incur an opportunity attack. You cool with that?
Yep. So
They
he's
haven't
gonna
hit
try
anything
and
thus
run through
far.
there.
17 to hit you?
Meat speeds.
All right. You take piddly 9 points of damage.
And another
And
tree.
but I don't get to move, do I?
You do not, you are grappled.
He's like,
But on yeah, on your next turn, let me put a little dot on you. On your next turn, you are able to roll to escape the grapple. Okie dokie, friends. That is where we're going to end her for the night. Thank you all, viewers, for watching, whether live or on the replay. We appreciate each and every one of you. Because of your peepers, we actually had a really sharp spike in views on our last episode, about double what we're used to seeing in terms of views on an episode. So thank you for that, and keep it up. Shout out to, hang on, there was a fella who did so much kind commenting on our last session.
During the
is that
session.
Daniel?
Yeah.
Yeah,
No.
he
Was it Daniel?
it was, I think, Daniel, and
Dusty?
he just it was Dusty.
Okay.
Let me make sure of that.
Sorry to
Community.
interrupt, guys. I gotta get going. So
It's okay. Good
we
night.
understand.
Thank you.
Good night. Bye.
Bye. Yeah, Dusty Brain 8735. Thank you so much for your participation in our community on YouTube, and for commenting, and for just generally helping us stay relevant in the algorithm. It means the world. So God bless you all. Have an excellent rest of your night. Bye.
Bye.